And we're back! All flash!
No substance.
So today's top 5 are the top 5 blockbusters that were not, or that should be nominated for Best Picture, but were not.
Okay, I probably screwed on this stuff.
All right. So,
because I'm not sure if it was nominated, but whatever.
Our special guest and the guy on the couch, Marcellus, you're first.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Geek Father here from the Blurred Nerds. I don't know if this list is so much the best blockbusters, but just the ones I feel like deserved it. Mm-hmm. So, like, number 5, one of my favorites, The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
I just, you know,
dude,
Jeff Bridges, the dude, and everybody was on their A game in that one. That was a great story, and, you know, an Oscar would have really brought that whole thing together.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Totoro was awesome in that movie.
Yeah. John Goodman, everyone was awesome in that movie. Number 4, Saving Private Ryan.
That wasn't nominated for an Oscar?
It didn't win Best Picture. It was nominated, but it didn't win.
I think we probably need to.
It should have won the Oscar.
It should have won. You said Best Picture, man.
Yeah, that's all. You're right. No, you're right.
I'm just saying, Tom Hanks did his best war movie. Come on, man.
I agree.
Yeah. So, number 3, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, that would have been awesome to win.
That was like the greatest war movie like ever made.
Do you take that over Platoon?
I do.
Over Apocalypse Now?
I do.
Okay. I do too. I agree with you.
Just because I can relate, because my father was a Vietnam vet, and just around that time, that's the kind of guys from the military I remember being a little kid around and growing up around. Those dudes were just like that. They're crazy, and it was fucking awesome. And it was Kubrick putting 2 different movies together into one movie. The first half of it is basically just almost an entirely different movie than the second half.
Oh, absolutely.
And
the whole basic training
work separately, like amazingly, and then together they work still.
Yeah.
And you know, Arlie Ermy as the drill sergeant.
Should have got an Oscar for it.
Amazing, yeah.
Should have got an Oscar for it.
He never got out of that role in anything else he was in.
Well, that's what he was. So he play what you know. So that's what he is.
Toy Story.
Number 2 is Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
Where they walked.
I think that was
and walked.
But just the battle thing, I think that was the best one. And I think Return of the King
was...
No, Return of the King got all the Oscar awards because they got snubbed for Two Towers. They were rewarding...
We owe you one.
They were rewarding... Exactly. They were rewarding Peter Jackson for like, sorry, we missed the last one, bro. Here's 11 Oscars to make up for it.
And then when The Hobbit came out, and they were like,
yeah, no, fuck off. That was... You stayed too long in the game. No, because... Yeah, Return of the King was great, but the ending ended like 7 different times. You're like, oh, it's over. I'm gonna get. There's more movie. Okay, they gave the Hobbit some shit. Okay. I'm gonna get. Oh wait, no.
We gotta go back. We gotta go back to the Shire.
We gotta go back to the Shire. Okay, wait, motherfucker, I gotta go pee. You know. Let the movie end.
I think the ending is still going on right now.
Yeah,
right. I think it hasn't ended. And of course, number 1 on my list, and it's gonna is The Dark Knight, because that one is like the best comic book movie ever made ever. Like
ever.
Just, you know, Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker, Christopher Nolan just being at the top of his game, the gadgets, just the darkness, the way it just, the yin and the yang, Batman, the two different sides of the same coin. You know, both have, I'd say, psychoses, and they need to be diagnosed. But Batman just on that edge side of going over, like, I won't kill anybody, and
he's on the verge of going psycho.
Exactly. They both are. They're basically the same person. The Joker just decided to jump off the ledge and go into full-on anarchy, whereas Batman just holding on to that last bit of humanity, like, this is how I'm going to direct my crazy into doing this, and I thought they captured that really well.
All right. Very nice.
I like that.
Yes! You're next.
Okay, so I think that we've determined that we're going to change the way this top 5 works. We're not going to worry about the nominations, but these movies didn't win Best Picture.
Right.
Okay, cool. All right, so my top 5. Number 5, and I actually changed what my number 5 is, so I'll just make my number 5 my honorable mention. But my number 5 is going to be, because I was looking through big, box office movies that didn't win Best Picture, and Groundhog Day. It's such a good movie.
That is one of Bill Murray's best.
That's such a good movie. I feel like that should have won an award.
You think that should have won a Best Picture award?
At least Best Actor for Bill Murray.
Look at the stuff that wins Best Picture. I was like, dude, that's an awesome movie. And that movie is, you can watch it over and just like the movie. You can watch it over and over and over again. And so that's a great movie where you think of stuff like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and it's like, come on, why wouldn't we give Groundhog's Day a Best Picture award?
Very nice.
All right, see, there you go. I think about things. Sometimes my stuff works.
My stuff works.
My stuff always works sometimes.
All right,
60% of the time, every time.
every time. Number four, Psycho, like the original Psycho.
Okay, I was about to say, if you would have said Vince Vaughn,
Vince Vaughn Psycho,
I would have had you freaking thrown out.
We had you committed right now.
No, because I mean,
Get out of the boom boom room right now.
it set the standard for slasher films. I mean, come on, it was
The
like,
original Psycho is.
Yeah.
And Hitchcock.
I mean, if anybody's gonna win gonna win an award for Best Picture, it's gonna be Hitchcock, and his slasher film doesn't
He
win.
never did.
He never did.
I mean, my point.
You would have had him win for Psycho as opposed to like Rear Window or
the
Vertigo.
Birds.
Or The Birds.
Yeah.
The birds.
Hey, Perkins was.
What am I more afraid of, birds or somebody stabbing the hell out of me in my bathroom?
If you were Tippi Hedren, you'd be afraid of birds.
All right, so that brings me to number three. Heat.
That's a good one.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann. That's a good one.
That's a great movie.
Good crime.
It
Just that
didn't
whole-
get all the accolades
the
it needed at
whole-
the time it came out.
The whole bank robbery shootout. Just
Yeah, just that whole sequence was just freaking awesome.
The build up to it, the actual scene, and the aftermath. Just come on, this movie's a great movie.
Even the face to face at the diner between the two. I thought that was that was pretty.
the
good.
hardcore, how he actually did walk away. Like he did what he said he was
Hardcore
going to do.
dialogue too, yeah.
Like he's like, hey, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna walk away. And you're thinking he sees her. And he's like, oh, he's gonna like break his rule. And he's like, no, bitch, I'm out. And I was like, what? That's crazy.
All right, so my number two, Shawshank Redemption.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
That's a great movie. Didn't win Best
Absolutely.
Picture. Did not win Best Picture.
And it had Morgan Freeman's
And-
voiceover.
Exactly. Morgan Freeman's in there, and Ted Turner now owns their likenesses forever. So I mean, they're-
Poor Andy is now owned by Ted Turner.
I mean, basically, it's like that movie is so amazing, and it's one of those films that you can watch over and over at any point in the film. If you come in on the end,
Like
you watch the end, you come in on the beginning.
It could TNT. You're like, oh shit.
Oh, it's Shawshank Redemption.
It could be.
I could see the ending over.
5 minutes after the movie, you're like, oh, I gotta watch
I could
this.
see the ending over and over again. I could see the ending over and over again. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, so that brings me to my number one.
Number one.
Number one.
And it's one of those things because it applies to Leo too, and we had Leo in one of our top 5 films.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street
freaking
should have won Best Picture. Come on, man. It was amazing. And I mean, look, the memes that came out of it. That alone is that movie's great, and the film was snubbed. Leo was snubbed.
Leo actually was nominated.
I mean, it was not even win.
All right. Even Jonah Hill was nominated for the
Exactly. So look, everybody got snubbed in that film.
right.
That movie needs a Best
Jonah Hill got fat again for that movie.
Exactly. And that's my top 5 list.
All right, my top 5 starting with Straight Outta Compton. Absolutely should have been freaking. That would have been awesome if it would have gotten Best Picture.
Yeah.
That from the beginning.
You want to scare all those white Oscar
Absolutely.
voters?
Didn't that start basically Oscar So White? It started Oscar So White.
Hell, I think that the success of that movie got the guy that's on 24 now, Legacy.
Yeah,
got him that gig.
Corey
Hawkins.
Yeah,
Corey
that's why.
Hawkins.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that commercial. I was like, wait, what? Dre's in a
Dr. Dre's gonna save the world? Shit.
And he's still beating up. Forget it. All right. Number 4, Terminator 2.
T2.
T2 should have been a friggin' Best Picture winner. It's an epic movie. Cameron, like, really.
First time I cried over a robot dying.
You were talking about Full Metal Jacket and how he told the two. Terminator 2 is exactly the same way. You know, and when you go from the beginning, and then once they get to Dyson, and then the whole mission at the end, with you factor in Robert Patrick, who's freaking amazing in that movie. You know, I mean, it's just one long epic. And Cameron, I thought, directed it great. He took everything that was built from Terminator, completely expanded on the mythology,
And of course, like Cameron does, he broke ground with effects. And you use one of the first examples
especially as the liquid,
digital effects.
Yeah. James Cameron.
And then he made love stories.
Explore.
And now he's searching for sunken boats.
Number 3, and this is gonna be a shock, but screw it. What's the goods? That's what we do. Captain America 3: Civil War.
Really?
I thought that was the best film of 2016.
I would still say Winter Soldier
Straight up.
is a better film.
I think
Winter Soldier is a better film.
for what it was, and if you really look at the entire slate, with the exception of Rogue One, but if you look at the entire slate of 2016, that was the absolute best movie. Now I'm not talking about just I'm not talking about just the effects and the comic book aspect of it, but just as a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, the directing, the cinematography, the choreography with the fight scenes, a lot of that stuff. I mean, just from beginning to end, I thought that was the best movie of 2016.
It was good.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie.
what would you pick? Honestly, because it's
Star
not,
Wars junkie, Rogue One, man.
but it's not. To me, it's not. I thought there was some dry spots. I thought there was some dead spots. There was no dead spots in Captain America 3 at all in Civil War. Except for that, there was plot hole. Yeah, except for the plot hole. Whatever. Right.
Sometimes you gotta build up shit.
Don't get me wrong. I love Rogue One, and it's my number 2 of 2016. But I just thought the Civil War from the beginning to the end, I thought it was freaking awesome. Empire Strikes Back is my number 2.
Okay.
And now you want to talk about storytelling?
Hey, you
go Star Wars junkie. The storytelling of Empire Strikes Back and all of the
Damn it! Why didn't I put that on my list?
and all of the the reveals and all all of this stuff that goes on in that movie is just. It's just freaking awesome, man. I mean, it's noteworthy for the Academy to freaking recognize that.
I have an Empire Strikes Back lunchbox
picture. I have the glass
that I'm gonna take to a con
that I don't have
Luke
anymore.
Skywalker to sign.
There you go.
So Empire Strikes Back, my number 2.
And then I'm gonna come show it off, and I'm not gonna let anybody touch it.
And it's gonna be right here.
You're not gonna get out of the house with it.
Number 1.
I'll kill you. I need one of my best friends. I'll kill you.
Number 1 is also The Dark Knight. You know, when you factor in the performance of Heath Ledger, how Nolan, exactly everything that you said, especially how Nolan expanded from what he started with Batman Begins, and no origin story, all of that has already been gone and taken care of. Let's get into it. Let's get into the action. Let's get into, I mean, everything from The Dark Knight of the beginning.
Right.
Even when you had the prologue and all that.
Because you're like, the Tumblr was kick ass. You're like, how could they? Batpod. Oh shit.
Exactly. Which was one of our honorable mentions for
vehicles.
For vehicles.
Yeah.
And chase scenes, car chases. That's what it was.
Oh, just when it wrecks and he's like, doo 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 doo, and he presses the button and it's
And
like,
then
doo doo doo, goodbye, and it takes off. When he did the doo 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 doo, the whole theater was like, oh shit.
This has now become a sound effect show.
Now you put that. Now you put that with Hans Zimmer's score.
Yeah.
And he his music and how he composed it was just just fit the movie perfectly.
It's a
the
great
tone,
movie.
everything was awesome. Everything about that movie was just perfection, and that definitely should have been nominated and won for Best Picture. I'd give that movie a damn Oscar.
If we could just draw a line through Civil War and change it to Winter Soldier,
Never.
your list would be better.
Never. I like Civil War better than Winter Soldier.
You're wrong.
All right. Did you have any honorable mentions?
You mentioned Straight Outta Compton really should have been nominated. Creed. That is such a
Creed
great
is
I mean, that should have won an award. I think that was just underrated for what it was, and it has such a fan following now that we want to see a full Creed trilogy or Creed saga.
Well, I'm sure they're going to do more. I mean, why shouldn't they? I mean, it did so well.
Yeah. Well,
there's so much more money to be made.
Rock, you make more money, Rock. Bring out the black kid.
Creed 2, The Search for More Money.
for more money.
Creed 2, he has another illegitimate son.
Probably.
Kids is born.
I mean, he was a boxer, so
You know, I have an honorable mention that it's one of my favorite movies, and it's my favorite.
Oh.
Good God, no. That movie should be burned and never seen by anyone ever again. Nah, it's one of my favorite. It's like my favorite comedy, a movie I love to death. Tropic Thunder. I think Robert Downey Jr.'s performance in that is fucking awesome.
The only time we celebrate
Only time that black folks let a white man do blackface, and we're like, that nigga funny.
So
I'll let that slide.
That's so funny.
And he played it perfectly. Like, he's playing an Australian guy playing a black dude. It's a white dude playing an Australian dude playing a black dude, and he just, the whole thing.
Who does not drop character until the DVD commentary.
And that's what sells it for me. I watched the movie, loved it. I laughed my ass off so hard in the theater. Ladies are coming to me like, oh my God. I was like, oh shit, was I loud? They're like, yes, but you made the movie better. You laughed at parts we weren't sure were funny, and then you started laughing.
Made it acceptable for us.
And then we started laughing. Like, oh, well, the black man thinks it's funny back there. It's okay for us to laugh. Well, all these white ladies are like, ah. And I'm like, I'm laughing too. It's a good time. And then I get the DVD, and he's like, I don't break character until I do the DVD commentary. And you think it's a throwaway line, and then he's in the DVD commentary, and he's Lincoln Osiris, and I'm like, I'm sold. This is it. This is my movie forever.
Good choice.
Yes.
Mine was Wolf of Wall Street too. Wolf of Wall Street, definitely. You mix in freaking, you mix kind of like Goodfellas and Casino,
yes,
and then you put Wall Street in it, and
then you make it kooky as hell. Like, they're just, and that's just a true story.
It's a true story.
You blow off hookers on the plane. You're like,
orgies on the plane.
I should have gone into fucking Wall Street.
Terrence, take us home.
All right, so So as always, we want you guys to like and comment below. Tell us what your top five blockbuster films that did not win a Best Picture award are. Put them below in the comments. Make sure you, like always, you subscribe so that way you know of other films that we do come out.
Please subscribe, because it would really help the channel out.
It really would. The likes and the comments would definitely help us as well too, because I'd rather know what you. Well, I would want you to subscribe, so I'm not going to say that. But I would also like to know what you guys think, because it would help us decide what we talk about, or you could just listen to the random crap that we talk about.
And positive or negative, because we'll take the negative stuff too, because it helps us get better too. So
we'll add it to the show.
And if you like the musings of Marcellus the Geek Father, you can listen to him weekly, every Saturday on The Blurred Nerds. Available on iTunes, on our Facebook page, and on Google Play, and everywhere else in the universe.
And I was going to plug you.
Put it below. We'll put that below.
Plug.
Check out the friggin' Blurred Nerds. Tim and
Plug here
are great. They have a lot of great insight on everything pop culture. So please take a listen to them. They're absolutely great. Special thanks to Marcellus for actually taking the time to be with us. We're glad
driving all the way over in the middle of damn nowhere.
You're good. We miss you. We're glad you're all right.
I'm still alive.
For Aspen in the back, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And that was a good. Got the Doctor Strange one.
I could turn it sideways, and we can wonder. It could look like Cap is mounting Tony Stark.
It's like as they look into each other's eyes intently.
I love you.
No.
Looks like Marcellus is playing referee.
No, Tony, keep the suit on.
Yeah.